In a lively studio, Mary greets her listeners with a warm smile, introducing the Ms. English podcast. She sets a light-hearted tone, inviting everyone to join her on an exciting journey of learning English. Mary explains that today's focus will be on the basics, starting with the verb to be. She pauses to elaborate on the importance of this verb in everyday conversations. Next, Mary introduces the days of the week, explaining their relevance in planning and communication. Finally, she shares common greetings, encouraging listeners to practice speaking with friends. Mary begins explaining the verb to be, starting with its basic forms am, is, and are. She provides examples using I am, you are, and Heshite is, emphasizing their everyday usage. Next, Mary encourages listeners to repeat the forms aloud, building confidence in their pronunciation. She explains that I am is not just a statement, it's a declaration of identity and confidence. To illustrate, she shares how I am happy conveys not just a state of being, but also a feeling. Mary contrasts you are with an example you are a great friend. This encourages connection with others. She reminds listeners that he is, she is, and it is can describe people and objects alike. Mary emphasizes the importance of context, reminding everyone that the verb's meaning can change. As a practice exercise, she prompts listeners to complete sentences using the verb to be. Mary shares tips on using the verb in daily conversations, encouraging practicality in learning. She concludes this segment by asking listeners to reflect on their own identities using I am. Finally, Mary invites her audience to practice with friends, solidifying what they've learned today. Now, let's dive into the days of the week, starting with Sunday, followed by Monday. Think about how each day feels. Sunday is often seen as a day of rest. It's a time to recharge. What activities make your Sundays special? Monday signifies the start of a new week. How do you feel when Monday arrives? Let's vocalize it. Next is Tuesday. Often, it feels like the week is in full swing. Practice saying the days aloud. Wednesday, the midweek mark. It's a great time to reflect on your progress. Are you halfway to your goals? Thursday brings anticipation for the weekend. How does Thursday motivate you to finish the week strong? Then comes Friday, often celebrated as the gateway to the weekend. Let's express how we feel about it. Finally, Saturday, a day for adventure, relaxation, or both. What makes your Saturdays memorable? Now let's review the days together. Repeat after me Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. As we practice, pay attention to the sounds of each day. The rhythm can help you remember. There's also pop culture. Think of songs featuring the days of the week. Can you name any? For instance, Friday I Am in Love by The Cure is a classic. Let's find our favorite day songs. Learning is more effective when we connect with our interests. Music makes the process enjoyable. Engage with friends. Share your favorite songs about days. Have conversations to reinforce learning. Let's take a moment to recap. We've explored each day and their feelings. What day resonates most with you? Remember, pronunciation is key. Let's practice once more, emphasizing the sounds of each day. As you practice, try to incorporate the days into your daily conversation. It solidifies your learning. Challenge yourself. Use all days in a sentence. How would you describe your week? Share it. Consider your routine. How do you spend each day? Relate your life experiences to these words. Now, let's think creatively. What if each day had a unique personality? How would they act? This exercise encourages imagination. Learning should be fun and engaging, right? As we conclude our exploration of days, hold on to these words. They're more than just terms. Each day connects us to our routines, emotions, and experiences. Let them guide your learning. Thank you for joining me. Remember to keep practicing, and the next lesson awaits us soon. Mary smiles and transitions smoothly. Now let's dive into numbers, she says, showcasing a colorful chart behind her. She begins with the basics 1, 2, 3, ensuring everyone can follow along in rhythm. Mary highlights the difference in pronunciation. 13 and 30 are tricky, she adds, emphasizing the sounds. She poses a question, can you hear the difference? Prompting the viewers to think and respond. Next, Mary introduces a game. Let's practice with a fun quiz. She invites, creating excitement. The quiz begins, testing their ability to differentiate the numbers in lively discussions. As they answer, Mary provides feedback, guiding them to correct mispronunciations with encouragement. She emphasizes mistakes are part of learning, keep going, fostering a supportive environment. After the quiz, Mary shares a memorable tip. Think of the context. Connecting numbers to daily life. Engaging the audience further, she asks, when do you use these numbers at home? Inviting reflections. As the lesson concludes, Mary reiterates, keep practicing and connect numbers to your world. With a warm farewell, she says, thank you and see you in the next lesson, leaving them inspired. As Mary smiles warmly, she begins to recap the key points of the previous lesson, focusing on the importance of pronunciation. She emphasizes how practicing greetings can enhance daily interactions, making them feel more natural and confident. Mary shares a personal anecdote about her learning journey, highlighting the joy she found in embracing language. She encourages viewers to commit to daily practice, reminding them that each step they take is a step toward fluency. With an inviting tone, Mary invites viewers to share their own experiences in the comments, fostering a community of learners. She concludes with a heartfelt message, reminding them that learning should be joyful and encourages them to tune in again.